cannon.
Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, you shut him down with your cannon.
Shoot him down. Shoot him down. No. You see, this is before the days of gunpowder. This is before the Chinese invented fire rockets. What spectacular tales were told by the side of a fire on a crisp autumn moonlight at the end of an Indian summer. I did. And I won. And I passed go. And I got $500. But the
Excuse me, I can't see. And get it up here.
This is interactive storytelling time.
No, it's all you. Go ahead, Asa. So it was, what, 500 years ago before gunpowder, and it was in the coast, and before all the boats were here?
Right, which brings me back. Thank you, Drew.
Weren't there any Indians?
This is the time before there were Indians. And do you know why?
And there was dinosaurs.
This went so far back. It was after dinosaurs, but it was before Indians. It was a time in between. When the mist hung low at the edge of the sea and the islands rose up out of the crashing ocean and when Mother Nature made loud noise and the trees erupted from the soil and raccoons and gigantic land sloths moved across the land. Way before Indians even stepped on the land and Native Americans.
You are funny.
No, you are. What am I, comedian? Come on. So, where's Kramer? Back me up.
Question time.
Wait, then what?
Time for questions.
Can I
We'll have questions right now. Instead of after.
I have your money too. And
I'll be taking all of that back after the show. We'll settle that.
Is there tanks?
Were there
There is
tanks?
not
Were
a
there
tank.
tanks?
Tanks underwater.
There are no tanks at this time. Now you've got to understand. Let's take it back.
No
And
water?
I'll use some vocal special effects
There was water.
to try to bring you back under the spell.
So
goes.
can I try to
How
explain?
old are
Asa, are you talking about that long time ago, right here where we're in this bay?
In this very
You were on a
time
pirate
ago.
ship out here a long time ago, like a real pirate ship with cannons and stuff?
You
Is
remember
that
it
what you
too.
were talking about?
Oh,
You're
true.
bringing it back.
I didn't put it past you, but it's true. You remember it indeed.
So when you have a pirate ship in Catalina Bay,
We sailed right
Two
out.
harbors.
where would you go with your pirate ship?
In the good
And
old
what would you
days.
find? Like, what was that all about?
Before they had these harbors and sails and yachts and docks, Drew and I and my friend over here, we'd commandeer the sails of a grand old handcrafted wooden ship and sail right up through the fog without the use of lighthouses and foghorns and boom, boom. We never knew when we were close to land. You see, the rocks would just crash right up out of the sea. And you had to spin the wheel real quick to make a smooth landing and get right in there and toss the anchors down. It didn't. And I'll
You
tell
never
you
had a
why.
sinking ship ever?
Because I had an excellent crew. Me mateys Drew, my friend in the back row, and this kid with the stick who owes me money too. And the man with the camera. We handled it extra super
Antony and
especially
Kyle.
smooth. And we sailed right into that very harbor you can see over yonder just past the bushes where the sailboats lay. But 379 years ago, to this very day, we pulled in with calm seas, fog and all, without the need for dragons and special effects and sea
Dragons?
serpents. Yeah, we
I
didn't
love
have-
dragons.
yeah, we didn't have time for that. Dragons. Oh, wait. It's
All right.
before gunpowder. Dragons.
So, Ace, I got a
love
question
dragons.
for you. I got a couple questions.
That's
We're
I
almost
want to
there.
make sure the
Is this a
kids
press
get it.
conference or a
So,
story? Come on.
Asa, you're saying that your favorite thing when you had the pirate boat was to do what?
Oh, back in the day when we had the pirate boat was the greatest.
What was the
What
name of
was
the
your
pirate boat?
favorite
The Black
thing to do?
Pearl?
It was not called the Black Pearl.
Wait, what was your boat called?
You see, it was called A Beautiful Thing. And I named it after me, mother.
It was named after your mother?
Mom's name was?
What?
What's
What's your
mother?
mother's name?
mom's
Okay,
name?
my mom's name was Eileen.
What's your mother's name? What's your mother's?
What's your mother's name?
Alexandra.
What's your mother's name?
What was your mother's
I know
What's your mother's name?
Alexandra.
Alexander. That's right. What's your mother's
Hi,
name?
boy, what was your mother's name?
Saskia.
What was your mom's
They're
name?
wonderful.
His name is Saskia.
What was your
How's
mom's
the
name?
world? No matter what time it took, no matter how many times the planet spun around, and the moon came up, and the moon went down, and the sun arose on the darkest days and lit up the planet, it didn't seem to really matter. Because the fact of the issue was, my pirate ship was named after my own mother, and the name of the boat was Captain Marie Culver. And that's the ship. 300 years ago to this very day, we sailed into the harbor you see over here. And we threw down our anchors, and me and Drew and the men and the rest of me mates, we rushed up through the sea, crashed through the beach with waves breaking on our backs and hit the sand. And we knelt down, and I can't quite do it. We pulled it up and we said, land! And it wasn't covered with dirt like you see today. Back in those days, it was misty and foggy and filled with trees, and the whole hillside was covered with grass.
That's happy. Was it in the
Before
sand?
global
Did you have any treasure that you had when you were on the boat, or what? How did that work? Did you ever have? How much treasure did you have?
Before global warming.
Hey, is it in the sand? Microphone.
No. That's a very painful
Let me
microphone.
talk into the mic. The truth is, the nature of a pirate, we were in search of treasure. And even though pirates are often associated with treasure,
What'd you eat?
we were looking.
Where did he pee-pee? Is that what you asked?
The reason we came here to this very beach where we all
Toucans.
sit today,
What do you eat?
What did you eat when you were a pirate?
we ate a lot of citrus fruit and oranges to avoid scurvy.
And
And when the
fish.
wind died down, we tossed horses off the side of the boat
And
to
ate.
lighten the load and move quicker.
Ate soap.
You did
pork,
what?
And drank
We'll
rum.
fast forward.
Wait.
Ate soap,
Back
pork,
to
and
the
drank
future.
rum.
The boat landed. We sailed anchor. We ran ashore. And all your bratty kids tried to ruin my story. Tales and more. But let me tell you, there's much more in store. If you only listen for 16 moments, there's plenty of time for questions and answers. And why don't we start right now?
I gotta go
Bye-bye. See you later.
It was that bad. Okay.
Hey, so hold on. Story time. Sit down, Alvar. Sit down. Kaya's got a question. He raised his hand.
Unfair question.
Hold on. Kaya has a question. He raised
He
his
has
hand.
a
Kaya,
question.
what is
It's
it?
true.
capture kids? Mama, come here.
Oh, good
did
question,
not
guys. Did
capture
he ever
kids.
capture kids?
The question was, did you hear the question he asked?
Yeah.
His question was, did we capture kids? Do you want to know the real answer to that?
What's that?
No.
If there's anyone left in the audience, I'll begin to answer.
Come on. Did you ever capture
So,
kids?
in those days when it was dark and stormy and cold, and this whole island was covered with grass, bushes, and mold, we did not kidnap children,
Have a nice time.
and we did not
What
possess
did he
the
do?
treasure.
What did he do?
So the answer would be no?
Jacket.
No, in fact, we landed on this.
Where's your castle for
Let him speak.
Kaya, finish. Let him finish his
We landed here in search of the treasure because, as a matter of fact, we hadn't had it on our boat. And that's the simple reason we cast anchor, sailed away, and hopped into the boat and row away, and crashed through the waves and walk over this very shore. At 300 years ago.
300?
We did not kidnap children. And you know what we found? And we didn't have Jack Black. And we didn't have the School of Rock. In fact, all we had was harpsichords. And they didn't know.
Harpsichord?
Should we get the guitar and sing him a song?
Why not? They're ready to go on that long. Let's do that.
Hold on, guys. You guys want the guitar?
No, what a bad question. Now you've done that. I think some people wanted to hear the end of the story.
Uh-oh, we
I'll
got
throw
a
it to
boo-boo. We got a
myself.
boo-boo.
I know, she wouldn't hear it.
Emergency, we got a broken foot.
Oh man,
Okay, you
it
guys-
hurts so bad. Somebody call
Whoa,
the ambulance.
who's cold? We should go get close to the fire if you're cold. If you guys are cold, we should go get close to the fire because I think Ace is ready to do the song.
Wait, I'll tell you the best part yet.
Let's put some more wood on the fire,
Have
maybe.
you heard? Did you hear? Did you know what happened?
So what?
It goes far into the past. Did you hear?
Is it hot?
Can I have something?
I'll tell you what happened if you want to know. I'll wrap it up because I can see all you kids are busy. You gotta go. You want to know what really happened? 300 years ago, long in the past, on this very island, on this very night.
No, right Where's here. Your poo head? Where's your toilet? Here.
There were no toilets.
Whoa. Where did you pee?
We peed in the sea, and we did our poo-poo and doo-doo in the bushes, and we wiped our booty with leaves. But the truth is, there's much more to the story to be told. So if you can take 5 more minutes to be home, I'll tell you the truth, what really happened. And why the whole story is so magnificent, in fact.
You're not 300 years old.
No, I'm not.
Hey, just bust it out, man. You're cold.
Close to the fire.
And it's 17.
Vodka was the last call.
So check it out, we rolled up, rolled out.
Okay, everybody's got to sit down if you guys are ready because Ace is going to do a song for us.
The land was filled with dragons and
Fire time.
serpents at the side. Look around you. Do you see the hillside? You see it there? You see it there? It looks a little bit. Look at the trees that grow over there, over here. You don't see them high, but those guys, before people came to this island, there were big creatures. There were animals of the island. Mother Nature's children used to move around this part. They were tall.
Yeah, we're too
Some of
close
them
to the
had long
fire.
necks.
Move the
Some
bench a
of them
little
had
bit.
7.
I'm gonna move it back a little
Some of
bit.
them crawled around on the ground. And some of them climbed out of the sea at night.
Can we burn your head off?
I'll tell you what happened.
You're sticking.
We looked around and we didn't hear.
No, don't.
Hey, you know what? The stick's too big. If you want to do the stick, you got
And
to
we
get out of
felt
here.
as though we were lost.
If you want it, you can cut it in half and put it
Can
in
I
the fire.
do this?
You can cut the stick in half and put it in the fire.
That's alright.
Why don't you hut it down and put it in the fire?
Don't lose your flashlight, Ace.
Cut it in half and put it in the fire.
Open on again.
Hey, you guys know what happened last time I came here? 300 years ago. All this land and all this dirt. There was no campsite, no sailboat in the harbor. The whole island was covered in grass. And I remember it well. And my matey Drew here was with me as well. And so were our other good friends. And I'll tell you exactly what happened. And if you don't believe me for a second, they'll back up my story as the absolute truth. I tell you, I promise. We couldn't find a single sound. It was so silent. And we looked upon the skies at night. We saw stars so twinkling. You could have seen the moon. He could have swore you heard the moon singing the crescent, beautiful, hanging in the sky. And so we set camp on the beach that first night. We weren't sure where we had landed. We weren't sure what we were gonna do.
Was there marshmallows?
There might have been, but we didn't know yet. And so we set up camp. And we had a little dance, a song of fire around the campfire, very similar to this. And it was a wonderful night, and we danced and sang all night.
Yes.
Can I tell you how magnificent it was? It was so beautiful that 5-fingered starfish got up off of the bottom of the sea on 2 feet and walked out of the crashing waves onto the beach and had a dance with Drew and me underneath the beautiful
Hey guys,
shining
I can't
light
play
of the
guitar.
crescent
Keep
moon.
doing that, huh?
And it was so magnificent,
off
we
your
didn't
stuff.
know what to do.
Stop.
We were left with nothing but to
guitar
go to
pick.
sleep. And on the second day, did return the ultimate mystery of the secret story and the pirate treasure and the whole reason today we tell those stories about the campfire. What was it? What happened? What was so secret about this island? Were we rich? Did we pilfer? Did we climb the dome? No one knew.
So there was serpents,
Sea serpents, big giant dragons.
octopus.
Oh, they were ferocious. They attacked us. But we survived. We survived.
What other kind of ocean monsters were there?
sharks. Found gigantic
What are
oysters and large sharks.
Those eggs are so good today.
Too high, we're awake, you know?